Baby girl, the people told me that this is the way they want me to start all of my Sunday videos. With you doing something you shouldn't, but I let you get away with anyways. You want to give them kisses? No? What are you focusing on? Oh? What's that? Was that a little bug? Was that a little bug? What are you doing, babes? Oh, you're just getting cozy, aren't you? Doesn't she just live the life? Yeah. Kisses. You're beautiful. Yes, I know. You're such a sucky baby. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're my sucky baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. If anyone is ever questioning whether they should get a cat, the answer is yes. All the time, yes. Get 2 kitties. Just know that after you're done petting, you're gonna do this. Oh, you can't see it. It's not showing up on camera. There's hair everywhere. Like everywhere. Your fur gets more places than mama's. Yes, it does. But I love you anyways. I love you so much. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, see? You can see them flying in the suns and on the tables. So I have to clean up the table every time. Every time. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pens and Tea. My name is Carrie, and today is another Sunday wrap-up. Last Sunday, I titled it Lots of Pain because I could barely move. This Sunday, feeling much better, despite the fact that I have continued to work out and continued to do all of my regular life activities, which is really nice. I feel like I'm starting to come into, my way now. But we'll get to that, don't worry. So following the usual format, what did we do last week? Well, last week I posted a video, obviously the last wrap-up. On Monday, I reviewed the Bennu Talisman. Oh gosh, it's so gorgeous. The Bennu Talisman in the Edelweiss finish. You guys really liked that video, which I love because, spoiler, I love this pen. So much that I bought another one, which you'll see soon. Spoilers. Does anyone else think of River Song from Doctor Who when you think of spoilers? Because that's where I go now every time. Every time somebody says the word spoilers, I think of River Song. Got to be one of my favorite characters of all time. But anywho's. So yeah, Monday I posted the review of the Pelican, oh my goodness, I'm looking at a pelican, of the Bennu Talisman Edelweiss. Still have it inked up, still use it almost daily. And then Friday, I talked about the Pelican M805, and this was my year's review fountain pen, which you guys have really liked. You guys have been loving this series. I've been loving this series, getting to revisit some of the pens that I've had for years and years, and this was no exception. I love it, spoiler, and it does have some sentimental value to me. So check that out. Check both of them out if you haven't yet. They've been doing pretty well, and that makes me happy because I like to make you guys happy while staying true to myself, of course. So that is what happened last week. What is happening next week? Well, obviously Sunday you're watching this, which is great. So thank you. I appreciate you. Comment cheers if you're watching. I don't know. And then Monday, I have a unboxing video for you all, and an unboxing video from Goulet Pens. I got a bunch of goodies. I almost said Goulet and then goodies, and it came out goodies. So I got a bunch of goodies from Goulet, including another talisman pen. This is the Dream Bean, and if you notice my mic holder, I am also purchasing the Retro 51 Fire and Dice. And I got some other good stuff in there as well, including a pen case, which I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Can you hear it? I don't know if you can hear that. So I got a bunch of goodies from there, or I should say goodies from there. So now I have 3 Bennu pens. I have 2 talismans and the original Euphoria fountain pen, the bourbon finish. This was the very first Bennu pen I ever had. I fell deeply, madly in love with this. This changed the game for me. And now apparently, I have a problem. So yeah, spoiler, I mean, Bennu is dope. Dope. So yeah, lots of good stuff there. And then, so after that unboxing video on Monday, Friday, we're going to continue the years later fountain pen review series, since we're all just having a blast with it right now. And that will be the Sailor Pro Gear in the mocha. I've seen coffee, I've seen brown, I've seen like so many different names for this pen. But that will be the year's review posting on Friday. So lots of good stuff from the previous week, lots of good stuff coming up this week. So be sure, early plug to hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff so you don't miss any of it. Because as always, Monday and Friday, man, consistent videos and the occasional rando on Tuesday. So thanks for your support watching there. Yeah, this week has been a pretty good week over at the Pens and Tea household. We did not get a tornado, which was nice. We had a pretty wicked storm the other day. Thankfully, by the time it got here, it was later at night. The sun had started to set, so a lot of the fire and fuel that was, bringing the storms over had died. So by the time it got to us, it was just a pretty good storm. No rotation on the storm. So that's good. It did produce tornadoes, that storm, but thankfully no one got hurt. And the tornadoes touched down in an unpopulated area. So not even a whole lot of damage straight up, which was nice. I do not like tornadoes. I have a deep fear of tornadoes. Yes, it's kind of twisted in my mind that Twister is actually one of my favorite movies. It is a terrible movie, but I love it. But I do have to skip the first little bit of the movie because I can't. Spoiler, I mean, the movie's a billion years old, but I can't watch Joe's dad died. I just can't. I have to skip it. And I do every time. So, yeah. And my dad and I quote that movie all the time. I've still been going to the gym pretty consistently. So I alluded in the beginning portion of the video that last Sunday, I was like super, super sore, like crazy sore, could barely sit down sore. And I definitely went through it. But I'm not too bad. The last few workouts, I work out 3 times a week with a personal trainer. And I do other stuff throughout the week and whatnot, but those are like the main lifting sessions. So continue to do that. Feeling like I'm hitting my groove now, which is really nice. I'm coming in on the baby gains here. You can't really see any muscle. I haven't really grown any muscle. We're not focusing on like hypertrophy. We're focusing on just like conditioning my body to like get used to this kind of stuff. Naturally, because I have very low muscle mass, even with this that we're doing, which is lower weight, higher reps. I am, growing a little bit of muscle, but it's not like, hypertrophy where you're purposefully breaking down the muscle to build muscle. Right now, we're just working on conditioning and lengthening the muscles so that later when we do hypertrophy style stuff, I will be conditioned enough where my risk factor for injury is much lower. So feeling good. I leave every gym session a sweaty mess. And I definitely understand now where people say like, they get like high from working out, because I do feel it, but I do also hit the wall. So I find for about an hour to 2 hours after I work out, I'm riding high, just loving life, feeling great about myself. And then I hit a wall where I'm like, I need a nap. I know that will settle out. I am still balancing out my nutrition. While I eat very healthy, primarily whole foods, I eat pretty darn healthy. I am trying to figure out the balance now, of caloric intake, where I'm still able to lose body fat, but now I'm able to gain muscle. So we're working on that, which is awesome. I appreciate the fact that I get to eat more food now, which is awesome, while still remaining in an ever so slight caloric deficit, so that I can still lose a little bit of body fat each week. Little, like we're into increments now. Whereas like before it was like, I was in a caloric deficit by like 500 calories each day, so that I would lose about a pound or so a week. And now we're not wanting to do that, because with muscle mass and stuff like that, it's a whole other ball game. I'm learning a lot, but ultimately I'm feeling much, much better. I don't feel so sore anymore. And even with my work now, like there's a lot of times where I will, be moving really heavy boxes and stuff like that. And I'm starting to notice feeling better and stronger doing that. And I've only really been working out now for about 2.5 weeks, because the first like week and a bit was primarily just base, like finding your base. So we weren't really pushing anything. We were mostly just finding out where my beginning points were. So long story short, guys, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the way that I'm starting to feel, which is really great. So if you haven't worked out today yet, I highly recommend it. On days where I don't train, aka I don't go to the gym, I do typically hit anywhere between 10 to 15,000 steps a day. Not necessarily because like, I'm like, oh man, I gotta go run. It's just I walk a lot for my job. And on days where I have completely off, I will go to the gym typically in that day, and then I'll still go for a walk, just to move and clear the head. So that's primarily what I'm doing right now, is just going to the gym 3 times a week, and hitting the step count every day. That's pretty much it. Sometimes those walks are chill, like just literally chilling, walking around the block, average pace. Sometimes I purposefully push it and elevate the heart rate. But yeah, so lots of good stuff. Those have been my primary focuses right now, is just work and taking care of my body. Fun fact, I'm going to try and get this in real quick because this video is getting long. Fun fact, for those who've been following my life for a while now, that I have bats in my house. Well, the last few weeks we've been battling with them again. So we hired a new company to come out and take a look, because the old company has since gone under. And what's funny is that this new company said that they were not good people. And we're like, yeah, we know, we've dealt with them. So they're helping us out a lot, and not charging us as much as they probably should, which is really nice. For those who are in Canada or in Ontario, it's a company called Skedaddle. So if you're ever interested in finding some people to get rid of bats, mice, whatever, check those guys out. They've been doing us a solid, and the work that they've done thus far, they've come once already, but they're coming again in a few more days, because we don't know, well, we camera cut out because I'm running out of space. We know that we had at least one bat, because I saw the bat flying around, but they are 100% certain that we also have mice. So yay. So they're taking care of us. They were here yesterday to do a lot of the outside work that needs to be done. And then on Tuesday, they'll be coming back to take a look at the inside to see what they can do there. So I'm hopeful that this is finally it. I actually get a good feeling and seem to trust these guys way better than the other team. We used to use All Wildlife. All Wildlife, yeah. And they screwed us over. So, good, just lesson learned. Lessons learned. And I will update you next Sunday on the progress of critters in my house, because this has been 2 years of having to deal with this. And it's getting real old real fast. But I'm about to run out of space filming this, and I definitely want to get this up in time for you all to see it. So guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, check out the Patreon link in the description below if you want to help support me and what I do here. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're still watching this video right now, hit the word bat in the comment section down below. Guys, I appreciate you so stinking much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, all right. Today it is time to say thank you to all of my Patreons. I am so grateful for you. Today is July 3rd, so if you do not see or hear your name, just be patient. I update it as soon as I can. So for our Ultimate Human, we got Daniel Roddy. And then for my VIPs, we have Glenn Kelly, Joan Worthman, Brian Hunter, Aaron C., Luna Wolf Games, Bobby A. Bailey, Bass, Waylay Chang, Brian Law, Lucas Bell, Aubrey Madcourt, Marissa Calvo, Eric Lineman, Jessica Chow, Stephen Baldwin, Carol Lowry, Michael Simon, Sean Sturdy, Catherine Molina, Robert Myers, Bill Pemberton, Karen Epstein, Gretchen Peters, Subi1 Kenobi, Bianca Andrews, and DigitalTent.tech. And lastly, but not least, McCall Bennett Lawrence. So thank you to everyone, no matter the tier you're in, whether it's bottom or top, does not matter. You all make what I do here possible. Thank you.